Welcome, everybody, to your 165th episode of TWitWoW Request Live. Today, we are going to be live reacting to WCW Uncensored 1995. And John, I don't know if you have looked at this card at all, but I haven't. I'm going into this completely blind. I'm just hoping to kind of enjoy goofy ass 1995 shenanigans from WCW specifically. I do see that the main event of this is Hogan versus Vader, so that'll be fun. Vader matches are always interesting, and old school Hogan matches, man, they always deliver, but not always in a good way. More often than not, in just a goofy, ridiculous way. So I am ready to get right into this when you are. I have this show pulled up on YouTube. Link is in the description, and I'm just at 000 to start this out.
I am as well. Count us down, partner.
3, 2, 1, go. No hesitation. Let's fucking do it.
Absolutely.
We almost made it a whole minute without me swearing.
I know. Yeah, I mean, there is in the comments, I even told you this just before we went live, a breakdown of timestamps, which also gives, like, pretty much the whole show, but also, like, the card. I'm excited for that match, Jim Duggan versus Meng, because I believe that was Haku.
That's right.
In a martial arts match. That's going to be nuts. I'm guessing this was the time of Russo, because we also have Vince Russo, because this was also had a boxer versus wrestler match on it.
I promise you,
what the fuck?
Vince Russo was not around yet at this time. Vince Russo, I don't even know if Vince Russo had really done much in WWF at this point. He really kind of came onto the scene and started really running things in WWF in '97. And it wasn't until after he left WWF that he went to WCW, and I think that was in '99. So this was not Russo at all.
That's crazy, because some of these concepts, it just screams Russo to me, but...
No, 1995, looks like it would have been Ric Flair booking at the time, actually.
Oh, Richard.
Bischoff was in charge of the show, but as far as like actual like matchmaker booker type thing goes, it's either Ric Flair or Kevin Sullivan. It depends.
Yeah.
Do you know when what month this took place in?
It
was March. Yeah, this was Flair. It was in March. This was Ric Flair's booking.
Damn, Richard.
Yep. Yeah, Russo wasn't until '99. Kevin Sullivan was booking pretty much the entire time that they were beating WWF. Kevin Sullivan was the head booker from like the middle of '95 until somewhere in 1998, at which point Kevin Nash took over as head booker.
Okay.
But Eric Bischoff was the executive vice president of WCW at this time. He was EVP from '93 to '99, so he was handling business. Who is the gigantic dude behind Hogan? Was that fucking Hercules or something?
Might have been. I really don't know, to be honest with you.
Oh God, the WCW Wrestling Hotline.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my God. Bobby Heenan is so just disinterested.
Yes.
Who the hell? Oh, it's Dusty. Oh my God. Wow,
oh my God.
Dusty looks like his son. Dusty and Dustin look very similar to each other.
Yes.
That's crazy, dude. Welcome, Superior Dom. Finally showed up to his own request.
Yeah. You're seeing fucking Dusty and Hogan being just paragons of athleticism and fitness.
I don't see Hogan anywhere.
That wasn't Hogan in the blue fucking tee, kind of scaling the metal there.
That was Dusty.
That was Dusty. Then who the fuck is this guy in the red?
Yeah, dude.
Wow, yeah. I don't know. I guess just the bandana. I'm so used to Hogan wearing a bandana, but who's the guy in red then?
I don't know. It looks like Sergeant Slaughter to me, but I don't think that was him. Does look a lot like him though.
Yeah.
The Blacktop Bully.
Yes.
Barry Darso is the guy playing him. AKA Repo Man. AKA Smash from Demolition.
Yeah.
That's who Dusty's facing right now. Dusty looked so young in 1995. Holy shit. This is also just hilarious that this was a match concept.
That's nuts to me. Again, it screams Russo, but it's amazing that it was still a few more years before he'd even be with the company on the booking level. That's nuts.
Yeah, a lot happened in pro wrestling from 1995 to 1999. Like, that's the craziest era in the history of pro wrestling, probably, honestly. Because it's like 96, you had the NWO form. 97, you had the beginning of the Attitude Era, which you could make an argument that that started in 96, but 97 was where it became really clear that that's what's going on. And I think 97 was also when Vince McMahon did his little like address to the fans talking about we're tired of fans, feeling like we've insulted their intelligence, frankly. I think that was in 97. DX was right around that time. Austin, I think, won his first world title in 98, I want to say. But it might have, well, no, because 97 WrestleMania was the match with Brett. That was WrestleMania 13 was Hogan Brett with the double turn, right?
I believe so. I believe you're correct.
And then Mania 14, so it would have been 1998 then, the following year, was Austin Michaels with Tyson as special guest referee.
Yes.
And it was like, I want to say it was like around middle 98 that WCW started beating WWF.
Okay. Because, yeah, this was all before my time. That's what makes it so unique for me is, oh my God, a bale of hay.
There
just down there.
So many bales of hay.
Okay, so the description says this is Blacktop Bully. So Blacktop Bully.
Yeah, do you remember I was telling you about how it's Demolition Smash. The guy's name is Barry Darso, if you've ever heard that name before.
No.
Yeah. He was also the Repo Man in WWF back, in the early 90s.
Yeah, well, this is just I've never seen a match like this. This is crazy to me.
Yeah. It's pretty nuts. Okay. Oh, okay. So it looks like WCW first started beating WWF in the fall of 98, not the middle of it. But they held on to that for
a bit more time.
Oh wait, no. I have that all wrong. I'm looking at that's when they lost. That's when they started losing to Raw. Was in fall of '98. They were winning starting in like summer or spring of '96. That would have been right around the time the NWO formed. So it's like NWO shows up and they beat WWF. I think that was the 83 weeks. Was from early 96 to like mid to late 97. And then they lost 1 week and then they went back to winning again until like September and October of 98. Then that was like Austin on top of the world, crazy shit happening on Raw every week. And that was like, I think that was also low key like the rise of Goldberg too. It might have been Finger Poke of Doom. No, Finger Poke of Doom didn't happen until after that. So yeah, I'm not entirely. It might have been fucking Nash beating Hall for the WCW title.
Wow.
Or Nash beating Goldberg, rather. Nash beating Goldberg for the WCW title. Let me look. Let me see if I can find a good.
Back
Yeah,
suplex into the fucking head. This match is absurd.
it
What
was
the hell are
Goldberg. It
we
was fucking
watching?
Goldberg. That's crazy. WCW started losing to WWF while Goldberg was champion, while he was the world champion. That's crazy.
Man, this I just can't get over how fucking crazy this match is.
Oh my god. According to Superior Dom in chat, fun fact, both of these guys got fired from WCW because of them blading in this match, which apparently
Yeah.
also led to Dustin, as in Goldust, joining WWF in that role.
Wow. Okay.
Jesus Christ. What does Dusty have right now? Is it like a toolbox or something? It looks like a wooden
Yeah.
crate.
It looks like a wooden crate. I don't know if it's empty or like if it's got something in there, but wow, they get fired for blading when they actually were willing to work in these kinds of conditions. Because I don't even know how you like. I understand like wrestling on like because we all did it as kids, a mattress or something like that. But hey, with the texture and everything and maneuvering that's got to be a pain in the ass. I mean, that was actually not a bad bump.
I can't
Jesus.
I can't imagine Bischoff would be the one that fired them, so it kind of gives Flair vibes. He would be the type.
Yeah, he's such a fucking
Although even
mark.
then, Flair fucking blades all the goddamn time. Flair is literally known
Maybe
as
that's
being a
why he
blader.
did it because he's like, that's my thing. Fuck you.
There, I think wasn't there rumors that Ric Flair fucking hated Dusty Rhodes too? Maybe that's why he put him in this match.
I heard that for a while, like the last several years. Like, yeah, there was a lot of animus between those two.
No, oh my god. I just googled why does Ric Flair hate Dusty Rhodes, and the top result is Ric Flair saying the guy that influenced me the most when I was breaking in was Dusty Rhodes. I can answer that without even thinking. I fell in love with the dream. I wanted to be his brother. I wanted to be Ramblin' Ricky Rhodes. Apparently, they didn't have a blood feud. That's not a real thing.
And now it's still going. Is there like a destination for this thing? Is it like because I honestly I don't have our event open, which I'm gonna do that now. But did Damas explain that you win by escape? Because it seems like Dusty has tried to escape a few times.
Yeah, I
But
have
then like,
no
where is
clue.
this thing even headed?
Yeah. You escape and then you fall on the fucking ground and bust your head open. Like Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ! Yeah.
Yeah, this match is an actual mess. Holy shit, this is crazy.
Uh, now Dusty pursuing Blacktop again with a big thing. Blacktop can't even scale the fucking thing. Given that it's a moving vehicle, I find it impressive that either guy's able to scale it. And then, oh, there's a shot there. This is one of those times where, like, a YouTube channel like TH14 or whatever doing a breakdown of the lead up to this match might have been appreciated because, like, in kayfabe, who introduced this? What are the fucking rules? Like, okay, it stopped. Either it came to a traffic light or it reached its destination or fucking something.
Who is TH14?
That's a YouTuber. That what they do is they specialize in uploading like whole stories, like feuds leading up to a certain pay per view. Like so, for example, John Cena versus Randy Orton before like SummerSlam 2007, right? And it just kind of documents that whole feud leading up to that pay per view. So
Oh, that's really
I'm
cool.
saying, yeah, anybody like documenting this feud with like segments and clips from Dusty versus Blacktop Bully before Uncensored 95, I would have been grateful because who kayfabe introduced this concept, all that stuff. Oh, Blacktop's screaming. Yeah, I'd be screaming too. Oh man, you could not pay me
God,
enough to do this
that's
shit.
such an old man scream too. God damn.
Yeah, I felt that on the inside as someone else who's old.
Oh my god. This is actually insane. I can't believe they fucking did this
Yeah,
shit. Is Dusty wearing loafers?
he might be.
Oh my god. Where is Dusty? The
I'm not.
microwave interference. Oh my god. What is the point of this match?
Venge or something. I don't fucking know. I have zero
What
context.
are the rules though? Like, how do you win? I know you don't know. I'm just like, it's wild. Also, here's another fun fact: Steve Austin was on the pre-show of this pay-per-view.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
He beat Tim Horner. Who would have been like 35 years old at the time.
Yes.
I mean, wow, I think Austin was like 25, maybe. No, okay,
Wow.
20 or 30. He would have been 30-ish. 30. I think he would have been actually exactly 30. Yeah. So Austin was 30 and Tim Horner was 35. Alex Wright was also on the pre-show of this pay-per-view.
This
and
match is insane.
and Buff Bagwell.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Javaris is upset at Dom for having us react to this.
Oh, Javaris, it's okay. It's just another day at the office for TWitWoW.
He said Dom and DBK ain't shit for this, just know that. Okay,
I appreciate you
according
looking out for us, Javaris, but it's cool.
according to Superior Dom, he said the winner of this match has to ring a horn at the top of the truck.
Wow.
Is that the horn? Oh my god. We're making a turn. Oh jeez. There goes Dusty. And Blacktop Bully rings the horn.
Wow.
And I guess that means he wins. That's just it. That's the
fuck
match.
fuck you, Dusty.
Dude, holy shit. That match was actually crazy. And not necessarily in a good way either.
Yeah.
I'm not
I'm
gonna
just kind of
lie.
bemused and perplexed.
Part of me is actually glad that's over.
A lot of me is glad that's over.
Man, Tony Schiavone looks real different back then compared to now.
Oh my god, he does. He actually has a youthful face and he's not bespectacled or whatever. Like, wow.
Arn Anderson, baby, double A. Oh wait, Johnny be bad.
Yes. In the boxer versus wrestler match.
Bro, Johnny B. Bad is fucking Mark Marrow.
Oh my god.
So it's Mark Marrow versus Arn Anderson in a boxing match. That's funny.
Damn. You know, that was a decent promo by Arn. I'm still not hyped for this match, though.
I think I hate this guy. He's either really good at playing a racist or he just is one.
Uh, it's probably the one feeding the other. He probably is one, which is why he's really good at playing one. Because we all know the best wrestlers are real life personalities turned up to an 11.
Yeah. This is pretty bad. My mom wants me to tell you that you're torturing me, Dom, but I don't think you're torturing me. I think she's exaggerating.
Having a good time just being with you all. Yeah, I'm just like, I feel like I'm trapped in a time capsule and I'm just bemused
I
and
mean, this is
perplexed by
30
everything I'm
years
seeing.
old, bro. This is actually over 30 years old.
Yeah.
This show happened when you were 3.
Yeah. It was a simpler time.
It was. It was.
Okay, Haku. Haku can't be bad.
Who's the guy in there with Hacksaw?
I have no idea.
Oh, that had to be Haku doing the super kick.
That
Yeah,
was
it
a
is.
clean super kick.
Meng. And there's the blacktop bully again with the racist guy.
I honked the horn.
Colonel Robert Parker is the guy's name.
Wow.
That is racist as fuck. You know, coded at least.
Damn.
Ugh. Meng.
I don't really care for the getup entrance wise, but I know Meng in the ring was a fucking beast. Nobody fucks with Haku, so.
Yeah, Meng, you know, is kind of a weird one because Haku is Tongan, and for some reason
Exactly.
they've got him doing like East Asian get up. That's definitely weird.
Yeah, that's what I hated about like North American wrestling companies. I mean, again, especially in the US, of course, where you would like have people that came from different cultural, ethnic, or whatever backgrounds doing gimmicks that were contrary to that. Like, I forget the wrestler's name, but there was, I think, like a Sikh wrestler under the employ of Vince McMahon, and Vince wanted him to do this kind of evil foreigner gimmick. Of course, I mean that was always the thing at the time. And he was like, I don't feel comfortable wearing the turban and doing this. And Vince was pretty much saying to him, you're gonna wear the fucking turban or you're fired. Like I just hate certain motifs and stuff like that when it came to like again different cultures or ethnic backgrounds in pro wrestling and so much of like the 90s and early 2000s because it's like Jesus fucking Christ.
The guy that story is about is Tiger Ali Singh.
Yes, thank you. Fuck you, Vince.
Kind of a similar story with him actually with Jinder Mahal because they're both Canadian dudes that Vince basically had cosplay Middle Eastern like you know Muslim guys.
Yeah. I gotta tell you, I'm so used to Hacksaw with like his legend bod, where you know, like obviously he has a gun, he doesn't have to train every day because he's not that active of a wrestler. Compared to this, where you see a little bit of a gun, but he's clearly far more built. That's kind of crazy to me. Fuck America.
Another very similar deal, by the way, was Yokozuna, who's a Samoan dude cosplaying a Japanese sumo wrestler.
Yes, yes.
This guy might legit be Japanese. This ref.
Yeah, Sonny Ono. Yeah.
Is that who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is legit Japanese.
Would you just lock the fuck up already?
This
He
is a
keeps
martial arts
pandering with this.
match.
Oh yeah, that's true. Kick him, Meng. Kick him right now. He's in the perfect stance. Kick him. Right in the fucking jaw. Duggan.
He's an asshole. He's supposed to be the babyface here, but he's a prick. Disrespectful.
Oh my god, I am so sick of this shit, Meng. Please do something.
He's so ornery. How is he the good guy here? What the hell?
I don't know. Yes! Yes! Finally, something happened. They were taking way too long with the preliminaries and shit. I'm like, oh my god, get to it.
This is the type of show I would put on at like 4 a.m. and fall asleep to.
Yeah.
Yeah, get that uppercut
Right in the
thrust.
throat. Yeah, fuck your windpipe.
Nice throat chop. What the fuck is he doing with the boot? How is that legal?
Yeah, Raph, that's not martial arts, Raph. I never saw the Karate Kid use a fucking boot to win a match. Maybe an illegal kick, sure, I don't
No,
know,
but you
but
know damn well that if he could get away with it, Johnny would have.
yeah. Still need to finish Cobra Kai. Still have that last season to watch with the family.
That Johnny was a
There's
real
the
sack of
claw.
shit.
Yeah.
How in the fuck is Hacksaw the babyface here? That's crazy.
Meng! Yeah! Yeah!
Oh man. He's got him in like an iron claw there. Oh my god. Hacksaw is just not selling.
What a piece of shit.
He doesn't even have his shirt off all the way. It's holding him back. That's so fucking funny. Holy shit. What an asshole.
Sure him, Meng. Rip off his face.
Oops.
Oh my god, in this marky fucking crowd, USA! He used a boot against the man in a martial arts match. How is he the babyface?
Attaboy, Meng. Beat his ass.
Yeah, beat the fucking shit out of him, Meng. Wow. Wow. Ono was officiating, and Duggan's like, let me get a cheap shot. Again, how are you the fucking baby? I'm hating this. Chop there. I'm enjoying Meng, like, beating ass, but Duggan's really pissing me off. Yeah, gouge it. Gouge the eyes out. Yeah. Fuck your vision, bitch. Also, fun fact, I actually have an autographed 2x4 from Duggan because I went to see him once. He seems like a nice dude, like outside of, the ring and whatnot, but man, what an asshole here.
Dude, these USA chants can eat my fucking ass.
Dude, right? That didn't age well, and it wasn't even aged well when you said it.
No, this was 1995, so this had already been maybe like 50 years of anti-labor, anti-union, anti-socialism, anti-communist propaganda in the minds of the mass populace. They had already fucked with Palestine. They had already fucked with, well, I mean, they literally dropped bombs on Japan. Christ, they
Yeah.
fucking they fucked with all kinds of Middle Eastern countries, Iran. I'm pretty sure Iraq at this point already. Fucking Desert Storm was a thing in the 80s. Like, ha!
Domestically, we were.
Oh man, I missed that spot. No one does that spot anymore. Nobody sells Samoan heads anymore.
Yes.
Or I guess it's just Middle East or Pacific Islander heads.
How wonderfully pedicured that foot is. Meng taking care of himself while beating Ash. Love to fucking see it. How'd that feel, Duggan?
I don't know. That just broke my immersion.
Choke there.
Oh, I really don't like that guy. I get such bad vibes from him.
Yeah. It's pro wrestling. You probably should. Yeah, Meng. Love it.
God, Duggan really is like the quintessential 80s babyface.
Yeah.
He can barely fucking move too. Even at this point, even in '95, you could tell, kind of like what we saw with Goldberg on Monday. Like he's just not that mobile. He's got like a bad back, maybe some bad knees.
Oh, Goldberg is so old.
He is, dude. I can't believe he's getting in the ring again. It's crazy,
Hope Gunther powerbombs him and he turns to dust in real
bro.
time.
Hacksaw would have been 40 already on this show. 40 fucking years
Oh,
old.
wow.
Born in '54,
That's crazy.
and it was after March, so he wouldn't have been 41 yet. Ah, Meng, right back up. Hit him with the super kick, Meng.
He's not going to do it. Damn.
God damn it. Is that going to be it?
Count it.
Yup.
Yes.
So Meng's finisher was a
Fuck.
super kick then. That's funny. I think the only other
You,
dude since Shawn Michaels that's used a super kick as a finisher is fucking Rusev.
yeah.
I can't think of anyone else. Can you?
I mean, there was a period where Ziggler used his super kick as a finisher, but
Really? I forget that.
yeah, I don't think he does anymore.
That was clean. Heel
What?
to the fucking temple, baby.
Whatever. Whenever I thought about this match, at least the right man won. Thank Christ.
Yeah.
No, my American exceptionalism. No. Fuck you.
American eat my arsenalism.
Yes.
There's Mark Marrow. Look at that mullet, by the way, on Mero.
Dude, right?
Johnny B. Bad. They loved their mullets in the 90s, man. Late 80s, early 90s, that was like the hairstyle. And the worst thing is, it's actually back now. Like, the mullet is popular again here in the year of our Lord 2025.
Everything's going to shit. Fuck.
Oh my god, Arn. It's so funny to me that Arn Anderson was such a fucking badass, but then you see him in casual clothes and he wears like grandpa glasses.
Well, Arn telling it like it is, I guess.
Arn was doing the fucking throat slit taunt long before Benoit.
Yes.
Difference is Benoit always did it with like such an intensity, and it was always to like signify that he's ready to win the match.
Yeah, God.
He didn't use it as like a promo taunt. That was a fucking in-ring like match taunt.
Yeah, like getting
Look
ready
at
to
this.
headbutt your ass and end this fucking thing.
Yeah, or lock in the fucking crossface.
Yeah, yeah. You know, Arn isn't a bad promo, but I swear of like the old heads, I still love a good Harley Race promo.
Yeah.
How he would just quietly speak and you could tell he believed everything he fucking said. Like, yeah.
Who on earth paid to see this?
Um, I don't know. I really don't know.
I mean, I'm grateful that we are getting paid to watch this, but I would never actually pay money to watch this shit.
I mean, I've been here with you now for close to 40 minutes and I still don't fully know what's happening. Like, this is fucking surreal. Horn honking and flag waving, and now we've got boxing and wrestling in the same ring.
Not really, though. It's just going to be a boxing match, but Arn Anderson is a wrestler and he's going to be one of the participants.
Yeah, yeah.
Speaking of boxing matches, have you been seeing all these ads for the Canelo fight?
No, I have not.
Woo! I can't wait. Canelo is going to be going one on one in a boxing match with Terrence Crawford.
That should be good. Thank you, Mark Merrill.
Crawford is like a really common last name from what I can tell, because if I remember correctly, Alicia Fox in WWE, her real name is Victoria Crawford, I think.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know, Terrence Crawford is a boxer. I know that Alicia Fox's little sister, I forget her name, but she went by something Crawford too. Let me see if I can find Alicia Fox's little sister's name. Christina Crawford, that's what it was. I actually thought she would have a future in the business, but she didn't last very long at all. She was only around for like a year or two,
I,
or two. Yeah, it was two. She debuted in 2010 and retired in 2012. But also, I don't know if you knew this, but Montez Ford's real name is Kenneth Crawford,
I know I did not know that.
which also then means that Bianca Belair's real name is Bianca Crawford now,
Ah.
assuming she took his last name because they are married.
It'd be nice if they swapped last names or took each other's last
Yeah.
names. I mean, that'd be nice.
No, I just looked up Bianca, and her real shoot government name right now is Bianca Nicole Crawford. I was right about that. So yeah, it's just a common last name I'm seeing. Oh, wow. Wow. Mero with a snap jab immediately sends Arn for a loop.
Yes. Oh, Arn. There you go. That was nice. Nice waist lock.
Wow. Arn has done zero prep for this match. He has not studied boxing at all, just not interested. He's just
God,
covering
I
up and
wonder.
moving around.
I gotta tell Angel about this match, and I gotta, yeah, like after we're done here, I gotta be like, bro, you gotta see this. You gotta see Mark Mero fucking throwing hands.
It's funny because it would only be like a year or two later that Degeneration X in Your House would happen, and Mark Mero had a boxing match with fucking Butterbean on that show. Remember?
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. What even was wrestling?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Butterbean and Mark Mero had their little tough man match. WWF Degeneration X in Your House. That was in December of '97, so it was like 2.5 years later, basically.
Yeah, it's funny we're doing all this talk about boxing because the only thing boxing that I've heard about today is Angel shared with me that more people are starting to recognize that Inoue is one of the best boxers on the planet right now because they do a whole pound for pound ranking thing, and a lot of fans were like, Inoue should be number one in the rankings. Like he's beaten great boxers, he keeps moving up in weight class, and he hasn't stopped winning. Like
What
he's on
weight
top
class
of his
is
fucking game
Inoue?
right now. Is he heavyweight right now? Let me check in with Angel real quick.
I'm seeing on Wikipedia light flyweight, super flyweight, bantamweight, and super bantamweight.
Let's see. Let me just check in because sometimes Wikipedia can be out of date.
Apparently, he's currently wrestling or fighting in super bantamweight,
Let me
and
just
he is this
confirm that.
current. He's the current super bantamweight champion.
Yeah. So it's just been so impressive, that he keeps moving up in these weight classes and winning for a lot of people. And yeah, he's finally starting to get the recognition that in my mind he deserves because the guy's an absolute fucking killer. But yeah, I'm familiar with Crawford because I feel like Inoue might have already beaten him potentially, or what I'm remembering is that people really want Crawford and Inoue to, have a bout at some point.
Oh, really?
Yeah, boxing fans are weird. I mean,
Inoue
yeah,
would have
me
to
as a
gain
super
some
fan,
serious weight in order to do that, though, wouldn't he? Yeah,
I think he would.
yeah, because Crawford is um, lightweight, light welterweight, and light middleweight. So I'm guessing that means that he is currently competing in light welter or middleweight. Light middleweight would be my guess.
Right. Okay.
Oh, super middleweight. Oh, his fight against Alvarez is going to be his first fight as a super middleweight.
Okay.
Yeah, because from what I'm seeing, Canelo is like 160 something or 170 weight wise, and Inoue is
Right.
like in the 120s. Like there's a huge weight difference there. Because I was thinking like, man, how cool would it be if those guys could fight each other? But like, the weight classes are complete different worlds. Arn's down and out, man. There we go. There we go. He's up. He's struggling though. This is not his wheelhouse at all. And like I said, he clearly made zero effort to actually prepare for this fight.
What about preparing for this fight?
Arn clearly made zero effort to prepare for this fight.
Oh, no, I agree. And now I'll try to go for an elbow and he missed. Fuck.
This is definitely not Arn's wheelhouse.
No.
Mero looks low key a little bit like he could be related to Rick Rude here.
I agree.
It's funny though because they've both got the oh, I forget the word for it. Repetitive first letter of their names.
Um,
Alliteration. They've both got the
yeah,
alliterative
yeah,
names going on. Mark Mero, Rick Rude. Arn Anderson also applies here.
man.
This shit's ugly, man. Mero is dominating. Arn doesn't have a chance. Arn's gonna have to start trying to like figure out a way to turn this into a wrestling match if he wants to win.
He needs to fucking cheat or something and just put fucking himself out of his misery.
Yeah.
Low blowed Mark Mero in round fucking one. So Arn's got more restraint than I do.
Superior Dom in chat said count faster, ref.
Yeah,
Again,
really, ref.
Mero's getting cheered. What the hell? What is this? Mero's clearly the dickhead here, but Arn just did not prepare.
It's like, yeah, I can keep going. No, the fuck you can't.
Bro, he's toying with him. Holy shit. Oh my god, that was ugly. That was so bad.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, Arn is cheating. Oh my god.
good for you, Arn. So I'm telling Angel about the match that we're reacting to currently on this WCW show, and
Yeah.
Angel even said he remembers that match.
Oh
Figures.
wow. That's awesome. Round 3 is underway.
It's about time that Arn Anderson had some control of this match. What a knee there. And with him, with Johnny B. Bad wearing those boxing gloves, it's not like he can do like any wrestling holds because I don't think he could grab Arn with those gloves. Like he could clinch him maybe, but not like grab him for like a scoop slam. I don't think.
Maybe not. Yeah, you might be right.
Oh, that was one hell of a body punch though. There you go, Arn. You don't have to take that shit lying down. Shot there by Anderson.
Wow, that was definitely not legal. There's
There's
that
the
spine
double A
buster.
spy buster. Who the fuck? Oh, it's the coach. Whatever.
Yeah. Oh boy.
You know, watch your steps, shrimp ass. Yes, Arn. And Anderson again, the knee. It's like Johnny B. Bad gets a few flurry of punches, and Anderson just shuts it down with a knee.
Yep. This has been very uninteresting.
Yes. I really don't think I've enjoyed a single match on this card so far. Like, I was bemused by the first match, and the second match was just whatever. I am happy Meng won. Right Man definitely won there. But
But that doesn't
this,
make the
like,
match good.
no, exactly. And with this, like, I just wanted to kind of see Arn Anderson wrestle because I really haven't seen many Arn Anderson matches. But of course, Flair had to go and gimmick it and be like, "What if we treated it like a boxing match? This is a pro wrestling pay per view. This is like what I say about shit all the time. Like, I understand wanting to cross streams with certain things and wanting to collaborate different like styles or whatever, but sometimes I just don't think you should. And like, if I wanted to watch boxing, I would watch boxing, right? You don't need to bring boxing to me here because I know where boxing's available and I would watch it. I'm here to watch fucking pro wrestling. And I don't know how the crowd is so behind Miro because I know Anderson is more heelish, but it's still Arn Anderson. And I think that's just going to be the match right here. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep.
Boy, did this suck.
And I'm even a bit mystified that the boxer goes over the wrestler. Like, what are you saying about your own business on your fucking pay-per-view? I don't know. See you when you wake up, Arn. Shut up. Oh my god.
He's a little too proud of himself, isn't he?
Boxing match on a wrestling pay-per-view. Fuck.
Uh,
Oh my god. Oh my god. The self-markishness of this whole thing.
you know who's an up and coming boxer that I really like to try and follow his career?
I was ready to cackle because I thought you were going to ask me, do you know an up-and-coming self-mark? But no, it was the boxer.
Ben Whitaker.
I think I've heard that name, actually.
Yeah, he
Nice.
apparently it looks like he won silver. Yeah, he won silver in the 2020 Olympics at light heavyweight.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
How about we don't take a look at Macho Man Randy Savage? How about we don't do that?
What's wrong with Mach?
I mean, nothing's wrong with much, but maybe like give me something good to watch that isn't like a video package before something that I think might be good, and then it's just meh. Why don't you just give me some fucking content here, WCW? I know what the match is all about. There was a lot happening in that video package.
Yeah, there was. Oh wow, 500 plus, huh? Isn't
Is that match
Avalanche?
next?
Yeah, Avalanche is fucking John Tenta. There's no way that dude was over 500 pounds. He was like
Yeah.
360, 380, maybe somewhere around there. No fucking way he was over 500 pounds though. That's no way.
Fucking typical of 90s pro wrestling to overstate things. Oh my god, they're 7 feet. You mean 5 foot something with lifts. Go fuck yourself.
I don't think they could ever pretend that a 5 foot something wrestler was 7 feet, but I definitely see your point.
Yeah, like I'm rubbing my pants and the aggro is definitely happening. I really want to
They
bite face right
they
now.
they tried to pretend that Undertaker was 7 feet tall at 6'8", so yeah.
Yeah, try again, shrimp.
Oh my god.
I will not be talked to right now, by the way. I'm aggro right now, and this is happening.
Bro, even dude, it's not even old. Literally a decade ago, they tried to say that Big Cass was 7 feet tall at like 6'6".
Big cast, more like lion ass.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, I love it when you turn up sometimes. Here comes Mach.
Hey, who's graduating? Oh wait, it's Macho Man Randy Savage.
Here's a fun fact. John Tenta, the guy that Savage is going to be facing here, I think he goes by Earthquake in WCW. Or no, it's Avalanche. He's Avalanche in WCW. Uh,
Yeah.
fucking Canadian guy. He's born in British Columbia, Canada,
Wow.
and he also had a relatively successful uh, sumo career, like actual sumo wrestling over in Japan.
Good things about John Tenta. Bret Hart was very high on him, not even just as a worker, but as a human being. He said he was like the
Yeah,
nicest guy in the locker room,
I mean,
and he
dude,
hated being a. Yeah.
yeah, he was an amateur wrestler too. He was a collegiate wrestler for LSU and very successful there. And then after graduating from LSU, he that was when he moved to Japan to do sumo, and he was pretty good at that too. He started at age 22, and like, yeah, it's dude was a fucking well-traveled Renaissance man.
Yes. But yeah, Brett said that Tenta hated being like a heel in the WWF because he loved kids and kids would always be so afraid of him when when he was in the airport or whatever. So like one of Tenta's like favorite moments was being a babyface and winning the tag titles.
Nice.
So that he could actually celebrate with fans. So he seemed like a real kind-hearted dude.
I bet he
So
enjoyed being Golga then too, because Golga was more of a lovable freak type character.
yeah,
Remember the oddities?
I think I do vaguely remember them. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. John Tenta was a part of the oddities as Golga. He's the guy that wore the fucking brown leather mask.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was John Tenta. I loved the oddities when I was a kid, dude. They were one of my favorites. Like it was like them and the New Age Outlaws were the fucking shit to me. I loved both of them.
Nice.
Yeah, big oddities fan back in the day.
Oh, why? But that camera angle on Randy's face just now, he looked like he should have been a caveman in a Geico commercial. Jeez, Randy, you got a lot going on there. Cro-Magnon
Oh
larping
man.
ass.
Those Geico caveman commercials were some of Geico's best work, honestly.
Looks like someone woke up on the wrong side of the rock. Jesus.
Holy shit! Yeah, Tenta, big man, but he can move. He's not one
Do
of
you know
those.
those commercials were so popular that the cavemen actually got their own show that got canceled after one season?
I did not know that. No, that's wild.
Yeah, the whole premise was like cavemen living in a modern world and like navigating that, and it's like, wow, okay.
Oh man. Well,
Nice crossbody there by the Savage.
I suppose. You know,
Masha's like, oh, I'm sorry, what were you gonna say?
I want to hear your thought first.
No, I was gonna read Kavaj's comment. He said, hey fellas, what the hell did I come into? And then Dom was like, hey Kavaja, I have to take full responsibility for this madness of fun. Oh, superior Dom. We love you so much. But what were you going to
That's
say?
kind of ironic, actually, because what I was going to say is that I feel like this show is actually more boring than the fucking TNA Jeff Jarrett matches we watched last Wednesday.
Oh God.
I think I laughed more during those at least than this. This is just bland and boring to me.
Richard, you're a failure. God.
Did you say Richard?
Well, yeah, because Ric Flair. I mean, I could also call him Dick. That would also be
Oh.
appropriate.
Fun fact. Superfly. Or no, not Superfly. Um the Dragon. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat's real name is Dick Blood.
Concerning.
It's Richard Blood, but Dick is a nickname for Richard, so it works.
Yeah. What is going on with your urethra, my guy?
Oh,
As
you had to take it literally. God,
it's me. If you expected anything less, it's your fault at this point.
you're right.
Belly to belly by Avalanche.
Oh man.
Get up. It's off my girth. Offensively. That was actually a nice drop kick. Holy shit.
Dude, he's athletic for his size. I'm like impressed by Tenta.
Maybe the most impressive thing on this show so far to me.
You know what? Our next match should be pretty sick. We've got Big Bubba Rogers, who is AKA Big Boss Man, versus Sting.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Unfortunately, it doesn't get better after that because the fucking semi-main on this show is Harlem Heat, which I'm like, cool, yeah, Harlem Heat, but they're going against the fucking Nasty Boys. I'm assuming you did a big long ill there, but it got cut out. And I
Did
still
that
hear
one
you.
get cut out?
Now, yeah. Now I can hear you again. Go try again. Did you do it again?
Did it make it?
No.
I
What
did,
the
yeah.
hell, Crisp?
Oh, well, Nasty Boys suck. Did that make it?
Yeah.
Wow, I had to be serious. Thanks, Crisp.
Fuck.
But anyway, yeah, shout out Eddie Guerrero for making the Nasty Boys eat crap shit. That's why he's the fucking goat.
I didn't know
Well,
about
there was
this.
there was a story Eddie told in his biography, Cheating, Death, Stealing Life, where he had a hair versus hair match, and the Nasty Boys played a quote-unquote prank on Eddie by coming into his room and, like, cutting his hair and, like, shaving his head. So, like, obviously you ruined the gimmick of the match if your hair is already fucked up. So he got revenge on him later by they were all out to dinner, and Eddie was really talking up this dish. He's like, "Oh man, this is delicious. You got to try this, bro." And he made them eat crap shit. So hope you enjoyed it, assholes.
When you crab, like the crustacean crab poop?
Yes.
What? I didn't know that they pooped, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Well, apparently they do. Everybody poops.
Oh my god, it's so true.
Sometimes.
Yeah. That's the name of a children's book.
Yeah, it is. Did you write it?
I'm pretty sure that it came out before I was born.
Another mistake of the earth. Anything that happened before your face was a fucking mistake.
I can't even agree with that.
Jury's still out.
I mean, my mom was born before me, obviously, so that's a whole thing.
Yeah, continuity. And fucking then you'd have to develop a wormhole. Yeah, no, you're right. All right.
A lot of
win
good
this
media,
round,
too. A lot
logic.
of good media came out in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah, but it would have been improved if your face was in it, even as an extra. I'm right.
Okay.
Yes. Soft concessions just to make sure there are no major disruptions. Is this how power works?
He threw his ass.
Oh my god, Dom making a confession. Fun fact, I never even watched this pay-per-view event. I just heard about it and requested it, so I'm also torturing myself with this. Man, nobody can ever say you're not dedicated, Dom. Jesus fucking Christ.
I mean, yeah, it's not like we have some kind of a rule about you have to watch the show before you request it.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh, get squished, Mach. No, you couldn't, Heenan. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, tell him. Fucking tired of this piece shit. Fuck you all. Tenay looking like a goddamn fucking ballsack in the face. How young even were you then? How was it always a feature? Fuck.
I gotta find out now. He was 40.
Yeah, well, he looked like a shriveled. He probably looked like a shriveled testicle even in birth. God.
Damn. I mean,
When
there
Don West cut
are
that heel promo on him, and he looked like he fucking sucked a whole barrel full of fucking lemons. Jesus Christ.
some ugly ass babies out there. I'm just gonna say it.
You know, and you mothers can be like, my baby's beautiful. Don't fucking lie to yourself. You can lie to the doctor, but not to yourself. You know the truth.
Every mother should find their baby beautiful, even if it's not
Eh,
objectively true.
yes.
He's about to ass splash him.
He's about to
Oh,
ass
he's not.
splash. Can't. No, he saw it. He's not a mark. He saw it. I
It's
know I saw
almost
you
like
move.
Macho Man is one of the true goats of this business.
Yeah. Hey, I know I saw you move like 5 seconds earlier, but I'm still gonna do the dive because that's what the sequence calls for. Use your fucking mind.
God damn it. I really do hate it when they do that. I'll be with you. Sign on.
God, that's what's so amazing when I turn up is when you can relate to it, which is why you don't even want to fucking stop it. Roll up. 2.
Nope.
Kick out. That looked like a very weak kick out, but I'll go with it.
It's a big difference from when he was throwing his ass earlier.
Oscar threw ass on Monday. How'd that taste, Raquel?
Wow, nice catch
God.
there by Avalanche. Ugh.
We
He's
should all raise a
swimming.
chinchilla together as a community.
What did you just say?
Said we should all raise a chinchilla together as
Oh,
a community.
hell yeah, I'm down. Let's fucking do it. Whose house does it get to stay at first?
Maybe Dom's house. Dom needs to take some responsibility for his actions.
Oh, Savage got out of the way and Avalanche landed flat, belly flopped into the fucking pool. I fucking love chinchillas, by the way. Do you know that they don't take like actual like water and soap baths? They take dust baths.
That's fascinating. What?
Chinchillas are fucking cool, man. Yeah. Who the fuck is this lady? Don't tell me that's Liz. That's not a lady, is it? That's a dude dressed as a lady, isn't it?
Oh
Yep.
God, it's Aerosmith.
Oh, oh my god.
Oh come on, 10 out of 10 reference from your boy here.
I hate that song. It
I
was a
know
good
you
reference, but not a good song.
do. Man, that granny man is whooping ass.
I don't know though. I think the best use of that song was in Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yes. Robin Williams beating the shit out of that mugger with his purse.
Yeah. God, I love that movie. I want to know who is dressed. Is that Rick? I
Again.
think that's Ric Flair.
Oh my God.
It is. It's Rick. Oh my god. What an
That's right. I
asshole.
booked this shit and I'm a part of it. Yeah.
Wow, Rick's got some nice tits.
He does.
Oh, and here comes the huckster.
Yeah, too late, you piece of shit. This is why Mega Poppers superior to Mega Powers.
Yeah. Rick still has the fucking bodysuit on with the fake boobs and everything. Jesus Christ, Rick. He's out here trying to pick a fight with fans. Randy won via DQ.
Yeah, yeah, I would hope so.
Hogan looked pretty slim back then. I'm kind of impressed, honestly.
Yeah.
He looked pretty lean. Flair put on makeup and everything to really commit to that disguise.
Wow, and Dom just openly admitting, well, actually, not even openly, he's subtly admitting he doesn't want to take care of our chinchilla as a community because he said, hey, I paid for this. You have my money. That's enough responsibility for right now. Wow. Way to tell us that you're not ready to love the chinchilla, Dom. That's great. That's really what it needed to hear right now.
I have workshopped a name for our chinchilla. I'm curious how many people approve.
Okay.
Velociraptor.
Oh God, it's so ironic because it isn't, but it also makes it so cute. Yes,
Yeah.
gets my vote.
Yeah, you're going to the fucking pet store getting fucking chinchilla food and telling the guy at the counter, yeah, I gotta feed Velociraptor at home.
Yes.
Dom loves the name too. Yes, it's official. We're doing it.
Oh, now you're helping him, Hulk. How selfless of you. You know, I know you didn't want to expend too much energy before your main event fucking match. You know, apparently when Booker T was on SmackDown, I think this was, yeah, this was the time. I really should have began that by saying when Booker T
Wait,
was in WWE, and he got drafted to SmackDown. I think this was after or just before the program with JBL for the WWE title. Apparently, WWE was close to coming to a deal with Stevie Ray, and like he was supposed to feud with Booker, and they were supposed to make a thing out of it, but it got dropped. That's a rumor I've heard anyway. So it's just interesting seeing them together because it made me think about that.
obliviated. So that's sensational Sherry.
Yes.
She was the first woman that did the hello, hello for Shawn Michaels' theme song at the beginning of it.
Yeah.
That was Sherry.
That's wild.
Yeah. This had to be the era where Booker T dropped an N bomb on live TV.
Yeah, tell us how you really feel about Hulk Hogan, because I agree with it.
Yeah. Sting and Bubba. Oh, right. Big Bubba Rogers, aka the Big Boss Man.
Yes.
The power of Big Bubba. Shut the fuck up, Heenan. God.
I love how you're on his fucking neck today.
You know who Heenan reminds me of?
Oh,
Milk
milk.
from Big Mouth.
Oh God. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, my dad's friend. You know what I'm saying? That's
You
what fucking
know what's
Bobby
funny
Heenan reminds me of. He thinks he's so much smarter than everyone else.
is not only was that a good impression, but you could really, if you have a trained enough ear, you could hear the contempt you have for it, and I love it.
Yes. Yes. Ugh.
I squeed again.
Damn, Big Bubba is a big boy. He's a big Bubba indeed.
Actually, from what I've seen of him, and I haven't seen like too much of Boss Man stuff, but quality worker from what I have seen.
Ugh. Stinger's got white with red as his face paint tonight. This was Surfer Sting.
Maybe tone it down a little there, Steven.
Don't get too loud, brother. You're gonna make your former tag partner jealous that you can.
Yes.
Just showing off them vocal cords. And meanwhile, Johnny's in the corner like, come on, man. I want you to know that I literally haven't heard a single thing from your end since I did my Johnny Ace impression.
Yeah, no, I was kind of zoning out watching this show, man. Because the last thing I said was just how much I. Actually, no, the last thing I said was telling Steven to simmer down, aka
Yeah,
Sting.
yeah.
You know, that was it. And here's Big Bubba looking like a dime store mafioso.
The dime store.
Yeah, I'm not really digging the look too much, but he's a quality worker again, so this should be good.
He looks like someone's underboss.
Yeah, yeah, we all know how entitled and uppity underbosses can be, eh, Stacks? So yeah.
Damn. Apparently, Bad Luck Fale is no longer an underboss. He's a Don.
Well, good for Fale. He put his time in.
Yeah, he's literally going by Don Fale now.
Oh, okay.
Stinger! Ooh. So we got to see some Sting pre-Sting or pre-Crow gimmick.
Yes. That kind of surfer gimmick. Honestly, this Sting tagging with Sol Ruka doing some intergender stuff would have been pretty cool to see.
Hell yeah!
Fucking Stinger
Oh,
splash into a Soul Snatcher.
I just saw that Liv Morgan's injury, her dislocated shoulder, is going to require surgery. That blows.
She's probably gonna miss SummerSlam then after all. I was hoping she could
Dude,
still make
I'm
SummerSlam.
not even as worried about SummerSlam. I feel bad that she's going to miss Evolution. SummerSlam's every year. She'll get another one of those, next year. It'd be fine. But Evolution, there's no guarantee there's ever going to be another one again.
Yeah, not only is that true, but I think also, again, when you look at Liv Morgan's current spot in the company before this
Yeah.
injury, she was involved in so many storylines.
Yeah. And she was
Who
probably
knows?
going to
Really?
be a part of the main event of Evolution, if I had to guess, or at least one of the biggest matches because she was interacting with Nikki fucking Bella. Christ.
Yeah.
I mean, most of us thought that it was going to be Liv and Raquel versus the Bella twins for the tag titles.
Yeah, that. I am so sorry for Liv. That is awful.
Maybe they'll do Raquel and Roxanne now, and have Roxanne like fill in for Liv as the tag team champ, so Raquel doesn't have to relinquish, and that'll continue the story of Liv and Roxanne's feud.
Yeah.
I think that's the way to go. Honestly, you continue the exact same story. You just put Roxanne in there with Raquel. You have them team, and you have Raquel start out hating it and like, no, I don't want a different partner, but I would way rather deal with some partner that I don't like that much than relinquish my title. So fine, I guess, whatever. But grow to like her throughout the course of their team because like Roxanne helps win matches and shit. And then when Liv does
Yeah.
come back, she just feels completely betrayed by everyone and gets probably kicked out, honestly, of the Judgment Day.
And then I wonder if like Liv just goes back in the eyes of the people, especially coming back from an injury, to being babyface.
Well, yeah, I think I probably should have said it out loud, but that's definitely what I had in mind for sure.
Yeah. Because I think Liv has grown so much more confident, so much more comfortable, and maybe even her having this heel run will make her a better babyface long term.
Yeah,
So I'd be curious, how she would be as a face like this time around.
yeah, yeah. I
Regardless,
definitely think
though,
that's the way
yeah,
to go because that's just a way to sort of. I mean, here's the thing: we are already seeing reports that Evolution is getting reworked. Like half the card is being reworked from the ground up, basically because of Liv's injury. And I'm just like, why would you do that unless you had big plans for Roxanne on the show? Just put Roxanne in Liv's place and move forward with the same match.
exactly.
I can't imagine that they were planning some huge, like, gigantic story for Roxanne, given that we Liv was already involved with Nikki Bella. They weren't going to do Liv versus Roxanne.
Now, Sting pursuing here. But yeah, I mean, just I'm really curious what'll become of the Evolution card now. And just such a fucking shame for Liv to be doing the most she's ever done in her career, having the run that I think we all knew she was capable of having, and then just getting cut short like this. I hate injuries in pro wrestling, man. It's the fucking worst. And now back in the ring.
What's
Want to
that thing
remember his
called where you force someone to choose between someone else and yourself?
ultimatum.
Thank you.
And Big Bubba Rogers just got a big splash from Sting. Oh, nice slide out there by Rogers. Very Baron Corbin-esque.
Yeah. Oh,
In fact,
shit. Sting couldn't get up high enough, or Bubba couldn't dip down low enough. And Sting's leapfrog got intercepted basically by Bubba.
I wonder if this is a legit injury or... Okay, yeah, he's kicking it. I'm assuming it's a work. Now, oh, Rogers there with the knee right to the inside of the leg of Sting. Oh, and now Rogers here cranking on that leg and that knee. Oh, and that just drops the leg on it. That weight coming down on the ankle. And Sting in a lot of pain.
You know, I was looking forward to this match, but I'm kind of bored by it, honestly.
Yeah, it's very slow. Everything is so slow. I don't know, Fraxium. That's not an invitation to the party. Gotta go fast. Fuck you.
Yuck, 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 yuck.
See, I I think this match would have been better in my mind if we weren't seeing offense like this from Bubba Rogers. But if we were just seeing him like imposing his will, doing a lot of power offense while Sting has to fight up. But instead we're doing this slow, let me dissect a body part kind of thing rather than, oh, he's got a bad wheel. Now let me throw all of myself at him and just destroy him kind of thing.
Yeah.
I was really kind of hoping for like Bubba Rogers to be like this imposing monster and for Sting to have to again like fight from the ground up, but instead we're just getting this methodical let me work you over kind of thing. And yeah, it's not hitting for me. I'm like that body press. That body press got all his things. Slides out again. Nice body shot.
Oh, the fans are trying to rally behind Sting. God, Shivani even sucked back then.
Yeah, he does suck. A lot sucks. But I guess we just have to find the happiness and joy where we can.
So, did you see Liv Morgan, the picture that she posted in the Sabrina Carpenter pose?
No, I did not see that.
I'm only asking because now Sol Ruka has posted a picture in the exact same pose.
So is this like them showing solidarity with Carpenter? Because that's how I take it to be.
I don't think there's necessarily anything that she needs solidarity over. I think it's more just like an homage, like a you know how they used to do like the fucking um God damn it, I'm forgetting. It's like a challenge, like an internet challenge kind of thing,
I only say that because I
like
know
a
Carpenter got a
trend.
lot of. Yeah, I only say that though because I know Carpenter got a lot of flack for that picture.
Wait,
And
what?
so yeah, if it's because it's that picture where right she's like kind of like on her knees or whatever and she's doing like some kind of a pose, right?
Yeah. I didn't know she got
Yeah,
flack over it.
she got a lot of flack over it. I think from like
I'm
feminist
not
groups and stuff because it's like
surprised that she got flack over it. I just didn't hear about it yet.
yeah, no, she did, and that's why I made that assumption. It's like oh well, they're like oh this is anti-feminist or whatever, and I just assumed like Soul and everybody's kind of doing it. Whether it's like no, that's bullshit. Like it's art. Just let her do her art, especially when a lot of her songs are about like empowerment in a certain way and stuff like that, and autonomy and all this stuff. So yeah, what a bear swipe there by Bubba.
Yeah, I was just
And
kind of under
Sting
the
just
impression that it
collapsed.
was like a viral internet trend, honestly.
And you could be right about that. I'm just saying, yeah, it's just like our minds kind of went in different directions about that, but it's cool that people are doing it regardless.
Maybe it is a viral internet trend because it was like originated as a way to show solidarity. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, maybe. Come on, Steven. Get back in this fucking match already. Like, you have one bad leg. I have two, and I'm still more functional than you are right now. Let's pick up the fucking pace a little bit here. So does existing, alright? The fuck over yourself. This is almost like an ankle lock here by Bubba.
There's a scoop slam from Big Bubba Rogers. We have
And Bubba
a
now, yeah.
captain commenter said sub. I'm not sure who this is. Given the casualness of their message, I'm assuming it's someone that we know and that they just changed their YouTube name, but I'm not sure.
Or they're just new and they're like, hey, I like WCW, maybe possibly. Let's see what's going on here.
Yeah.
Nice chop there from the top rope. That's right. Get back on offense. You shake that shit off. No more selling that leg. I'm over it. Scoop slam.
Wow. You
And
really
Bubba
hit the
again.
ropes to baseball slide out of the ring to turn around and try and slap the guy. I mean, we've heard the phrase no wasted movement before. That was all wasted movement. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Oh, sleeper. Oh, he's choking him with the. Okay, that was, yeah, there you go.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Don't try and sell me on it, Shivani, or
Thank you.
whoever the fuck you are right
No,
now.
you were right. That was Shivani. I was going to say something as well. You beat me to it.
Yeah, well, fuck you, Shivani.
That
That
was a
was a
hell of a
nice
splash.
splash.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
that was a nice splash.
About damn time someone did something interesting.
Yeah. You're damn right you're still okay, Raph. It looked like you were about to bump. Don't you fucking do that shit.
Yeah.
Leg on the way down. Okay, that was cool. I like that too. Is he gonna splash him in the corner? He's gonna
He
use all that girth.
missed.
Yeah, he missed. Wow. Be
Stinger got
faster
out of
next
the
time.
way. Oh, the weight of Big Bubba Rogers collapsing Sting.
And that wow. Wow. Wow.
That was it. That was 3.
Yeah,
Holy
it
shit.
was. Oh my god, that match sucked ass.
I hope both men were embarrassed.
I'm embarrassed for them. It's okay. One of them's dead, so they can't be embarrassed anymore. And Sting, I hope he remembered this randomly and was like, "Oh, that was a bad match."
You know what, though? Knowing this generation of wrestlers, they both probably looked back on it fondly.
It's like, man, we tore the house down that night.
Really had
Yeah,
the crowd going there. They were in the palm of our hands.
yeah, yeah. More like snoozing in the palm of our. This splash was the best spot of the whole match.
The only palms that these people are in are their own.
God, it's so
Fucking,
true.
fucking falling asleep, resting on their own hands. Oh my god. How weak, though, does that make Sting look that he couldn't kick out of a dude on top of him? Jesus Christ.
I mean, I guess the girth had worth in the end when it mattered, but
The
my God,
girthiness
what
was
a.
worthiness.
But there's no greater worthiness than your face.
That's beautiful. Thank you.
I have great news, everyone. We have under an hour left.
We have under what left?
We have under an hour of the show left.
Yeah. There's 2 matches left.
God.
Unfortunately, the first one is the Nasty Boys versus Harlem Heat.
I'm pretty sure I've watched worse shows than this, but this show is showing me that sometimes even free can be too expensive.
Nasty Boys and Harlem Heat isn't even for any titles, from what I understand. It's just a Falls Count Anywhere match.
Heat are the WCW Tag Team Champions. How are they not putting the? Oh, you know what? No, fuck you. I don't. I don't even care. Nothing makes any sense to me anymore.
Oh,
I want to assure you that I love you, but thin ice. Thin ice. Thin ice. You know what though? Good for you, Sherry. I mean, she's managing these guys. She doesn't have to risk her meal ticket. If the titles aren't on the line, that means the money stays good. The checks stay fat. Good for her. I wouldn't have my clients defend their fucking titles either. Oh, but we've won 10 matches in a row. Well, I said 15. So, work harder.
work harder.
You said there are 2 matches left?
Yep, this one and then Hogan Vader strap match.
God, I gotta tell you, there are a lot of interviews between now and the next match, seemingly, from what I'm seeing by this timestamp breakdown. Actually, no, there's one
Oh,
interview.
fucking
Okay,
nasty
yeah.
boys. I don't want to hear them talk. What the fuck? I feel like they squeal like pigs when they talk.
You're not even wrong. Stop.
He literally did squeal like a pig. You heard that, right? It's not just me.
Yeah. Did he blow himself up through his own promo?
Probably.
Jesus Christ, we're in hell.
Oh my god. Dom said he can smell their breath through his TV screen. God, it's so true. It
That's been one
smells
of the
like
truest things you've ever said, Dom. Fuck.
cheap beer. Jesus Christ.
Did you know
Boy,
I recently learned? Oh wait, what did you say?
I was just going to say, boy, am I glad that's over. But what were you going to say? What did you recently learn?
Yeah, yeah. Did you know I recently learned about a plant known as the pomato, which is a potato and tomato hybrid plant?
How in the blue fuck?
Dude, I've been blowing everybody's minds with that because I blew Christy's mind with it recently. Yeah, the pomato is you pretty much graft, I don't know if it's the potato root or whatever, like on the tomato plant, or it could be vice versa, like it could be the other way around where you graft the tomato plant like on potato root or something, and then you plant it in a small garden, and the tomatoes grow on top, and the potatoes grow like underneath the soil. And yeah, it's fucking dope.
So it's not a hybrid fruit. It's just a plant that grows both fruits.
Wait, is potato a fruit?
Or I'm sorry. You know what I mean. Potato is a vegetable, tomatoes are a fruit, but still, it's
Yes.
a plant that grows both.
Yes.
It's
Yes,
not
that
a
is
it's not a
correct.
it's not a hybrid thing that's both a vegetable. That's both tomato and potato somehow at the same time. It's just a fucking
Yes.
plant that grows potatoes and tomatoes at the same time.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. That there's not really too much mind blowing about that for me, honestly, but the thought of a hybrid was the one that was really getting to me.
Yeah.
That was freaking me out, man. Here comes Sensational Sherry, or Sister Sherry as she was known at the time.
Yes.
Booker T still uses this theme song, by the way.
Yes, he does.
Oh, it's a Texas Tornado Falls Count Anywhere match. Okay. I can't believe that we're being paid to watch a Nasty Boys match in the year of our Lord 2025.
The world's going to hell. But always appreciate you and everybody that financially supports the channel, Dom. I just did not think, like, wow, today I'm doing a Nasty Boys matchup, because that's the funny thing. I did not look at this card until today.
Same.
So, like, yeah.
Oh, God. This is awful already, and the match hasn't even started.
You're so right, King. Fuck.
What, Mom? Yeah, now I'm starting to lean a little more into the idea that it is torture. Wait, who's Sherry calling out? What the hell?
They were attacking him from behind. So wait a minute. Harlem Heat are the fucking heels? No, not in this house.
Yeah, dude. They they are definitely supposed to be at least.
Well, reality is wrong.
I wonder where this show took place. How about oh no. Tupelo, Mississippi. Oh God. Yeah, the Harlem Heat guys are the heels for sure. In front of this crowd for sure.
Ew.
Big ew. This crowd's gonna fucking love Hogan and the Nasty Boys.
Oh god. Oh god, why?
Because it's Mississippi, baby. Oh man. We're actually at the point now that I really couldn't tell you what the most conservative state in the country is between Florida, Oklahoma, Alabama, and Mississippi. But I really do think that those are the top four in contention for it.
In Oklahoma, Super Blue.
What was that?
I said, sorry you live in Oklahoma, Super Blue.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry Abel lives in Florida. I'm sorry that Javaris and I think Sean live in Alabama too.
Oh God, so many shitty states with wonderful people that the states don't deserve.
Yeah.
Gross.
Because, Dom, you're in North Carolina, right, man? I'm pretty sure.
Wait,
Just
it's gonna be a
correct me.
double team pile driver? Fucking do it.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Wow. Who is that? That is that
Knobs, I
Knobs or
think.
Sags?
Yeah.
He didn't even save his partner. He was walking so gingerly, like, yeah, you can eat this pile driver. It'll be okay. Jesus.
Sags is the one with the dark hair. Knobs is the one that squeals when he cuts promos.
Oh well, he sagged his ass into the ring. That's for fucking sure.
Yeah, Dom is in North Carolina. He confirmed. North Carolina is not nearly as bad though as like Alabama, Mississippi, Oklahoma, Florida. Florida is it's unbelievable to me how conservative Florida has gotten.
Yeah.
Fucking DeSantis. It's just awful. And they keep voting for him. Hell, Matt fucking Gates was from fucking Florida. And the guy that replaced him is another fucking conservative.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Florida is bad, man.
Yes.
Oh my god! The crowd just popped for fucking Knobs dragging Sensational Sherry into the ring.
Yeah. Real
Oh my god,
classy.
they're shoving her face into Sags' armpit. That's awful.
Oh my God.
This is really, really bad.
Yes.
I genuinely enjoyed Jeff Jarrett matches more than this.
That's concerning, but understandable.
I was gonna say, you say concerning, but is it untrue?
No. No, it's not.
I mean, I agree it's concerning, but what are you gonna do?
Oh, Rick. Of the non-Flair variety, because you have to remember it's his fault that this fucking thing happened.
Yeah, him too, though.
Yeah, Sherry. Choke him. Choke him.
Funnel cakes. Oh my god, this looks dangerous. Those floors are fucking
Yeah.
soaking wet. And I think it's like icy that's on the floor too, which makes it even worse. Oh, yeah, Sherry just took a tumble. What the fuck? Why is there so much male on female violence in this match? Jesus. Sherry's getting the
Especially
shit
against
kicked out of her.
especially against a female that's like supposed to be a valet in this context.
Yeah,
Like,
they just fucking. Oh, Jesus Christ. I think they just got something in her eyes. Harlem Heat are covered in mustard. Oh, God. This is before Kendrick took it back, too.
yeah.
Knobs just fell on his fucking ass.
Oh my
Oh,
God, what
amazing.
is this?
That was
What
the
are we
that was the
doing?
best thing that's happened on this entire show, I think, honestly. Just fucking Brian Knobs falling on his ass. Bobby the Brain Heenan doesn't know what fucking funnel cakes are. Jesus Christ.
I mean, just say out loud that you're old.
Don't forget Out of Touch.
Yes, that too. They're still pummeling away. We have been so far away from the ring for so long. Jesus.
Okay, now
Basket to the
Sags is
face.
hitting, I think that's Stevie Ray with a wicker basket.
Yes.
Fucking woven basket or whatever the hell they're called. This is
Now, Sag. Yeah.
this is literal garbage wrestling, and I say literal because they are like wrestling with garbage for real.
Yes.
Oh my god. When Ric Flair hears Uncensored, he thinks of this shit.
Yeah.
This is Uncensored Wrestling. Woo!
Slam there by Knobs to Booker T. I think it was false count anywhere. I think he tried going for a pin. That's why they're so comfortable fighting out here for so long. Okay. Did they even say in the
The
thing?
bell just
Oh,
rang.
yeah. Okay. 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 Yeah. I don't know. Wow.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
This was a falls count anywhere Texas tornado match.
Uh, Texas Tornado was Kerry Von Erich. Tornado tag.
Yeah. Oh, apparently they got the pin, but I didn't even see the pin.
Yeah.
Was it the pin that I called that I thought was a kick out?
Yes.
I guess.
Yes. Yes.
Wow, that was, oh my god, this
I'm
show.
so
What the
glad that's
fuck?
over. I'm actually looking forward to Hogan Vader now. It can't possibly be worse than this.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, just that slam. Right. That was the finish. Oh
I
my
mean,
god.
it was on a table, right?
True.
Or some kind of fucking board. I don't know. It didn't even break. That was horrible.
Yeah. Hey, is Rick still in that dress? No?
Superior Dom in chat said that he's ashamed of himself for this. He really is.
We still love you, Dom. I want you to know that.
Big Van Vader. You must now pay for your stupidity. Okay.
Make him do it, Vader. I'm rooting for you.
Hell yeah. Anyone would at this point. Flair still wearing his makeup from when he was dressed as a woman earlier.
Yeah. Looking like a gender bent fucking B. Arthur ass.
That was good. That was really good. He really committed to this disguise that he wore for all of about 2 minutes.
Yeah. This is me now.
He went from Buddy Rogers to Gorgeous George.
Yeah.
This shit makes me miss Dungeon of Doom.
Was that a tag team?
It was a faction run by Kevin Sullivan.
Oh, okay.
It actually started in '95, in May of '95.
Oh, okay.
So that was probably when Kevin Sullivan took over as the booker of the show. Oh my god, what the fuck?
You need to fucking simmer down.
Holy shit. Oh.
Vader, what is going to be like a power bomb? We're
2
seeing
weeks
this like this is a
ago.
recap. All right, because it's going to be a strap match too. That's right.
You know, it's funny. I actually started watching old Nitros, and I started after this show. Not like literally right after this show, but I started at some point in like the middle to late of '95 is when I started watching Nitros.
I,
And I picked up right when Luger showed up actually. Like the first I think it was the first live Nitro that I started watching in '95.
I,
August of '95, that's what it was.
yes.
It was the premiere of Nitro. So it was September of '95. It was September 4th, 1995 was the first episode of Nitro that I watched on my sort of current rewatch of WCW. I just started there. So I literally started like 5 months after this show, 4.5, 5 months after this pay per view.
Right.
And I honestly think things were way better than this. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and say Kevin Sullivan, way better head booker than Ric Flair.
I think that's pretty indisputable. I don't even really like remember much of Kevin Sullivan's booking because again, this is all before my time. But just from this show alone, you really can't do worse.
Well, the team of Kevin Sullivan as head booker and Eric Bischoff as vice president or executive VP is the combination that beat WWF for like 83 weeks. Like I
Yeah.
feel like Bischoff takes all the credit for that, but Sullivan was the head booker during that time.
Right.
Get out here, Big Vader. Big Van Vader. The Mastodon.
Flair feeling like he's doing something. And you know what, Rick? You don't even have to feel guilty about it because the crowd you did this show for have loved everything. They love the Boxer versus Wrestler. They love the Nasty Boys going over Harlem Heat. They loved everything. So who even cares what we think? Because the crowd that paid to be a part of this show and everything, they're happy. So I can't even take satisfaction that you bombed because you didn't. Damn it.
You know what, dude? I think that this show actually did bomb in a way because this show was 180,000 buys, and literally the next two shows were 110 and 100,000. And it basically led to Flair being dropped as the head booker and Sullivan picking up the job.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah. So this show's buy rate was actually pretty decent, but I think people were really disappointed by it, and not as many people bought the next two pay-per-views, and then Flair lost his job as head booker.
Good. I'm happy he failed. Tell me things, Shivani. Fuck you.
Where's the Renegade? I think that's the big fucking muscle guy that was standing behind Hogan in that one promo.
Yeah, Heenan, relax.
Sullivan replaced Flair as head booker of WCW during the week of July 10th, 1995.
Sullivan was just like, listen, Richard, I'm
Yep.
tired of sucking. You're out.
Great American Bash of 95 is the show that only did 100,000 buys. And then
Yeah.
Bash at the Beach was the next pay per view, and that was July 16th. So that was basically Kevin Sullivan's first show as head booker, and it was like a bounce back show for them.
Nice.
Their best selling show of all time was Starcade 97.
Well, because that was Sting Hogan, right? Crow Sting at that.
Starcade 97. Yeah, that's right. It was.
And if Hogan just would have done the job fucking properly, I think it would have just cemented WCW dominance for a long fucking time.
Is this the Renegade coming out now?
I think so.
Yeah, it is. Oh my
Oh, it's
god.
the Ultimate Warrior. Is it?
No, dude, I'm pretty sure it's a Warrior ripoff.
Oh, okay.
Low key, it looks like Raven. It's not, but it
Oh
looks like
my
him.
god.
No, the guy's real name is Rick Wilson. But yeah, that's a full blown Ultimate Warrior ripoff job for sure.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
The hamminess. The fucking hamminess.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god. WCW was fucking embarrassing at this point. Jesus Christ. Imagine being a fan of this.
Yeah.
Their comeback was insane. Their comeback was
Yeah,
so
it really was.
crazy good. Dude, you can literally fast forward like 6 months because this was in March. You go forward 6 months. You're in September. Lex Luger shows up on the first Nitro. The Dungeon of Doom. Oh shit! He unmasked Vader. What the
That
fuck?
feels
He
disrespectful.
just
That
ripped his
feels
mask off. What the fuck?
that feels
Jesus
really
Christ.
disrespectful.
Oh my god, this show, man. So many of the baby faces on this show are fucking horrible people. Why is Flair
Yeah.
back? Where's the Renegade?
I don't know what's happening.
The Renegade's on the other side of the ring. I thought the Renegade was supposed to get Flair away from the ring. What the fuck? This is so bad.
You're too logical for this show,
finally
bro.
crossed over for me post Nasty Boys match. Basically, this Hogan thing. We finally crossed over into the land of so absurd that I'm actually into it because it's ridiculous.
My God.
Oh my god!
You should have just dealt with him the first time, you fucking mark.
Dude, I know. Way to not finish the job, Renegade. Jeez.
My God. My violent impulse control watching this.
Are you thinking maybe Rick should have gone down with that helicopter he was in?
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, for sure. I wonder how much better pro wrestling would be if that happened.
If every old fuck would have just croaked, preferably in unison, pro wrestling would have been saved. John Cena wouldn't have to be working fucking overtime to kill it right now. Yeah, no, the Renegade. Yeah, Wish.com warrior ass. And the original warrior fucking sucked too, by the way. I mean, Jesus Christ. And mean mugging and Flair selling it like, God. What's next, Hulk? Can I expect an appearance from Brutus the Barber Bitch Cake? And then, another shot there. Okay. It's uncensored. That's the best thing Heenan said was just telling Shivani, shut the fuck up.
Oh, you know what? It wasn't a helicopter. It was a plane crash. October 4th, 1975.
Well, either way, Flair was a flyer, and I wish it was more dire. I wish it was Boeing.
Dude.
And he was still going.
Yeah. I mean, the plane did crash, so it doesn't really. I mean, it being Boeing wouldn't make the plane crash any harder. The plane did crash.
Going in the future. In the future's like, that's hot. How do we do that?
I'm just saying, though, if he was out by 75, we wouldn't have Charlotte.
Oh God, you're so right. His seed. I'm unraveling. How much more times on this show? How much longer do I have to keep it together and mask?
20 minutes,
Unlike
maybe?
Vader, because he got unmasked. Okay.
There's really 20 minutes of just this match? That's crazy.
Hey, that's it. It's over. Touch all the four corners. Just do it. Fucking win.
You are delirious right now.
I'm also right. He hit a Vader bomb. The rules are you have to touch all four corners. Why does Renegade look like the edibles are kicking in?
He's doing a good warrior impression if that's the case.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
He hit a Vader bomb and then decided to use the strap to choke Hogan out.
My God, why are you doing a rest hold after the big move? Build the tension, touch the corner. Oh my, you know what? I'm not going to tell you how to do
the tension. The tension is that Hogan isn't passed out yet.
No, the tension is in my fucking forehead with my throbbing vein right now.
Your vein thrombus.
Okay. How dare you give me a boner when I'm supposed to be miserable by saying thrombus?
Thrombus is a blood clot. It is not sexy.
It sounds sexy. Plus, you know what? No, I'm going to keep that thought to myself. Never mind. Point is, how dare you?
The whole strap came off Hogan's fucking arm.
Why is everything you touch?
Yeah, Vader's gonna
hit him,
whack him with it. Yeah, whip him with it.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Who the fuck is this?
Hard.
Is that Jimmy Hart?
It is, yeah.
Jesus Christ. Wow. This is truly horrible. I just heard Bobby Heenan say, "Where has he been?" in the most fucking mundane, like monotone way imaginable.
I love because I'm looking back at our chat history. I love that Javaris only came in to say that we were being tortured and he didn't appreciate it, and then he didn't say anything since.
He
Probably
came in
because he's learned.
strictly to scold Dom and DBK and then bail.
I think Javaris is slowly learning self care, and you know what? That is the silver lining in all of this to me. I love that for you, Javaris.
Congratulations, Javaris. We're proud of you, bud.
It's like I'm gonna say my piece and then I'm gonna fucking leave. You know what, man? Yes.
Oh my god.
Now Jimmy Hart getting throttled, but Hogan has a chair. Would you just fucking hit him with it? Why is everything posturing and like? And now, okay, there it is. Okay. Yeah, yeah. And he's gonna whip Vader. Oh my god. Oh, right in the ring post goes Vader. Hogan grabbing the chair again. I will give Hogan credit for this. It seems like he's doing far safer chair shots than I've ever seen anybody do, especially given that they're two to head. They look very light to me even from here. I don't know how Vader felt about him. I mean, that's a whole different thing. But yeah. Now Renegade and Flair doing this shit again. Would you please just do something? Take him out. He has just been posing this whole fucking time, and the crowd pops for it every time, and I'm like, why? There's the whip over and over again for Hogan. Flair making threats that he's not going to be able to follow on because you'll be out of a job in a few months. Ass.
Unfortunately, he stayed on the roster. He just lost the power of booking.
Ah, shit. Oh my god, who is this renegade? Heenan, I swear to God, if you do not shut your fucking mouth.
Dude,
Lariat there by Hogan.
I know that Heenan is viewed as like this legendary commentator, but he grates on my fucking nerves every single time we watch some shit with him on the booth. It is unbelievable that he's lauded.
Oh, the funny thing to me is like I'm more in agreement with you than I probably would have been even like a few years ago. But I objectively, for my own taste, I do think he was better in WWF than WCW. Like I don't know, he doesn't get
That's
on my
because he
nerves
had
as much.
Ventura to bounce off of instead of
Yeah,
fucking Shivani. Ugh.
and even when he was with like fucking Monsoon, because I feel like
Yeah,
Monsoon
that's right.
and
It was
Heenan worked.
Gorilla, not I mean, he might have worked with Ventura at some point too, but it was Gorilla that was like the real fucking like well-known commentary partner for the Brain. And yeah, that's
In fact, if anything, I think Gorilla might even be low key underrated. I remember liking Gorilla Monsoon's commentary. I never had a problem with him.
yeah. I do remember that we've seen some shows where Gorilla was on commentary and he made some weird like I don't know how to describe it. Like he made some weird like almost like shooty comments, I guess I could say, like comments where he's like kind of like what JR does nowadays where they're like the commentator is questioning the decisions of the wrestler because like,
Yeah,
you know, the wrestler is like doing something that I guess maybe like makes it harder to suspend disbelief, but then the commentator points it out and makes it even worse. I feel like I remember Gorilla being really bad about doing that a lot.
yeah. This match is still going. I just want to point that out. Hogan back in the ring.
Choke slam.
Choke slam. Yeah, that was nice. That was okay.
I hear you dissociating.
Dude, so yeah, it's so funny you said that because I was telling a friend that I was dissociating watching this. Shivani, is WCW wiping its hands of its event? Yeah, that's something I agree with WCW on.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, good call. I'd like to wipe my memory of this event.
Yeah.
Especially that fucking Nasty Boys shit. Like, God, they are truly irredeemable.
Yeah, they suck.
That might be the most economical you've ever been.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
outright, just saying, yeah, they suck. it's
yeah.
so true.
Big boot, just nail the fucking leg drop and touch the fucking corners, you old piece of shit.
Oh, man. Did you just hear a weird sound on this show?
It was a whistle or something.
Okay. There it is again.
Ray.
Drag his big ass Hulkster. End it, please. Where's Dragon Man?
Vader still.
Or Kimmy? No, it was Dragon Man. Where's Dragon Man?
Yeah, where is. Who the fuck are you? Oh my god. Oh my god. My god, what is happening? Yeah, Renegade, you're useless. Now, what are they doing? What is happening? Now Flair is saying he wants to do more stuff. Vader, I think, just wants to win the fucking match because Vader sensibly is like, no, it's Hulk Hogan. If we don't do this now, it's never gonna fucking happen. And Flair's like, relax, we can end him. And like, don't make promises you can't keep, Richard. Fuck. Oh, look at that. Your plan fucked up and you should have beaten Hogan when you had the chance like Vader wanted to. Shit. The chair of the back. And Hogan, of course, is going to no-sell it and he's going to Hulk up while Flair's strutting like a mark.
Flair is a mark for himself, without a doubt.
Got him, LA Knight, Hogan, all these fucking shitters in the goddamn business. Yeah, why don't you Flair flop over it? Yeah, get up and... Oh, no, I'm just going to keep getting
Oh
whipped.
my god. I am enjoying watching Ric Flair get abused, even if it is at the hands of another sack of shit.
I want them both to croak. One. But wait, that's not Vader. But you gotta drop. God, are we really? Is this really gonna be the fucking finish? Because it wouldn't surprise me if it was the fucking finish.
It
Vader's nowhere to be
shouldn't
found.
be, but I think it is, yeah. They rang the bell! Rick, you're in the ring. I really am so happy that you lost your job a few months after this. Holy shit, you're horrible at this.
Yeah. What the fuck? And really, I actually unironically feel bad for Vader in this situation. He wanted to get the win. Flair was like, no, we can end him. The plan massively backfired. And then because Flair just forgets completely who Hulk Hogan even fucking is, and they're still forgetting, and they're doing this dumb shit. Oh my god. Oh
Here
my
comes
god.
the Renegade! Is
I
the
hate my
Renegade
life
gonna
right
turn on
now.
Hogan here? I'm calling it. Renegade's turning on Hogan here.
Well, then why didn't
Oh,
you
wait,
turn
who
on
the
him
fuck
before?
is this?
Well, here's the masked man again.
Flair looks like such a fucking dweeb. Who the fuck is this? Is that Arn?
I don't even know.
That's Arn Anderson.
Why is he tied up? What?
It's Macho
Oh.
Man? What the fuck is going on? This is
Nope.
so ridiculous. Jesus Christ.
Minute, the masked man that was wearing that gear, who was the one that attacked Hogan? Did we ever learn who attacked Hogan earlier in the match?
I mean, it's
Or I guess it
assumed that it
was
was
Arn.
Arn. It's assumed that it was Arn Anderson that attacked Hogan.
Oh, okay.
And then he got attacked backstage and his outfit was stolen by Macho Man.
Yeah.
Holy shit, this is an actual fucking show. This actually happened. Jesus Christ. Oh, no wonder WCW didn't start beating WWF until a couple years later. Jesus. Or I guess it was the following year because of the NWO. Holy shit. This is horrible. It's funny because people like to talk about how bad 2000 and 2001 WCW were. I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
pre Dungeon of Doom WCW actually worse.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta be fucking kidding me that this was a thing that they made people pay for on fucking pay-per-view? Are you fucking
Bro,
serious?
we're getting paid to watch this show, and I still have regrets.
Yes. Again, Tom, cannot stress enough. I really, deeply, sincerely appreciate you financially supporting the channel, and I fucking love you as a person, but, like, no. No, no, this show sucked. I'm sorry. I normally like to put a positive spin because I never want the patron to feel bad, but you even said in the chat you're ashamed of yourself for this. And honestly, maybe that's for the best. I don't know, because this was fucking awful.
You know what though? I had fun at least, interacting with Dom in the chat and just this ridiculousness.
Dom was the best. Dom was the best part, and chat was the best part of the whole fucking show.
Yeah.
That and you popping me with thrombus because I'm still a little bit chubby over that. But yeah, like that's it. Everything else fucking sucked. Okay, you know what? We're leaving. Wait, actually, there's still 5 minutes left. Is there any other fucking twists on this show I should know about? No, it's just credits. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining us. It's over. It's done. We did it. Isn't that fucking neat? Great. Leave a like as you file out. Subscribe. YouTube, why are you still playing this? Subscribe. Click the bell icon notifications to miss any of that 12 goodness. Check out everything we're involved in the description box. Follow us on Blue Sky and Twitch because we are the best wrestling podcast in all the WC. Thank you again, Dom, so much for your Patreon donation and for your request. We love you, even though I don't really, well, I know how I feel about this show. It's quite the antithesis of love, really, but you're still beautiful. See you guys tomorrow for Stardom Recap, 7 p.m. And then it should just be, I mean, we might schedule more Monday Gold stuff. Ashton and I still have to talk about that. We'll probably talk about that tonight. We'll let you guys know. This is why you should be a member of the Discord. You get real-time TWitWoW recording updates. And then, of course, week in review Saturday at 10:30. So until then, be good to yourselves and each other. And if you're in the Discord, I know there's like an auction draft getting ready to come up a little bit. Have fun with that, everybody. Love you. And be good to yourselves and each other. Tune in and peace out.